Brerano from the courtyard of the Augustine, the wonderful property from the luxury collection. This morning we are gonna explore the property with Irina as a model and with Daniela as the PR manager. So yeah, cannot wait to shoot it, so let's walk. So we made it to the brewery. Now this is currently just a private venue for weddings or things like this, private events. But before, in the 50s, this was an actual pub where writers, philosophers and, you know, smart people would gather and have a beer. Anyway, now we don't have beer, so let's just shoot. I'm here with the 16 to 35mm and I'm actually at 30mm in order to preserve you know, the proportions, otherwise it would be just not pretty. Anyway, I also have a polarizer in order to remove the reflections on the floor, and that's it. So what I'm trying to do with this shot is to use this actual cave in order to create a framing where you will actually then see all the tables. We just made it to one of the most famous spots of the city, because here is where you get the typical shot of the river with the swans and yeah, all that stuff. So obviously this is something very nice for Irina's vlog. So yeah, now let's get some shots and later I will shoot some long exposures here. So we had to interrupt our shooting because there was a Chinese bride and they're making a shooting, so you know, we kinda had to give them the spot. But anyway, we took some nice shots with Irina. Now it's my turn and my idea is to shoot some long exposures, because as you can see there are very nice and big puffy clouds, and those I think may get pretty interesting with a long exposure. So now let's mount everything and let's shoot. just in time for after the sunset. So I've already mounted everything, and right now I'm trying to shoot the base exposure with a 10 stop and the filter, because as you can see the clouds are very big and black, and I want to make it cool. So we will see see how that will turn out. Anyway, here is a very, very busy street, so yeah, I hope no one is gonna bump into my tripod, but actually here's a pro hack. Basically, I've put the tripod, the majority of the tripod on the other side of the fence, and this allows you, to have less chances of people to bump into your tripod, which is a very bad thing. Anyway, let's continue shooting and let's hope for a great wow. So the perfect moment has finally arrived. This is just incredible. The lights of the city turned on and the clouds now change their shape. And basically now they create all this arch, which is just impressive. So I'm currently shooting like 1 minute and 30 seconds more or less. So the results should be really, really interesting. So let's continue shooting. Good evening from the Augustine. So that was quite a sunset. I'm really happy about the result because just every piece of the puzzle moved at the right place. Anyway, we are really, really tired, so it's just time to get to sleep and get ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow is gonna be a really fully packed day. The first part of the day is gonna actually be here at the hotel. Hopefully one room is gonna be free, so I'm gonna try to do something with Irina. And then, yeah, other hotel shooting, some lifestyle shots, and then, of course, another sunset. So this wraps it up for today. Please make sure to subscribe and like this video to stay tuned with all our adventures. And as usual, I will see you guys in the next one.